So we are live. Let's start the discussion. So this 30-minute candle is closing in 55 seconds. Let's see how the daily weekly looks. So the weekly has a wick to the upside. The previous weekly was bullish. Can have a continuation. Same with the daily. Three back-to-back candles. We can pull back, but the chances are less on the lower time frames because we have a strong close on the 4 hour. So the 1 hour was pulling back, and this 30 is closing strong bullish. This is why I think it's going to go up from here. This is a bottom wick on the 4 hour. It was trying to test this lower wick or even trying to break it, but it couldn't. Pretty good close for us. This is our confirmation candle. So whatever, we don't care about anything else here. We do have our confirmation candle, and we can buy on the retracements as well. Let's see if we will retrace or not. I'm using this trend lines to help me navigate on this breakout better. It seems like a good structure for me. Pretty bullish, I should say. The sellers are seen nowhere, so I'm going to trade it. Stop loss will be below the candles. Going with 8 contracts, $240. I accept the risk, but I'm in the trade. Let's see how it performs. I'm pretty optimistic about it because all of the time frames are in my favor. And as you can see, the volume is pretty good. Now I will enjoy my morning chai. So the 4 hour is about to break its own high, and if it does break its own high, it will continue with a really good momentum towards the upside to fill this wick. The 1 hour doesn't even have a bottom wick, right? See how stupidly fast this momentum is. Let's see if it continues. All we need is the break of the 4-hour high. So if the 4-hour high breaks, we do have volume. It won't even care about making bottom wicks on the 15, 30 or the 1 hour. Back to break even. All right, it's all right. It's just retesting our trend lines. No worries. Let's say 30. 30 still does not have a bottom wick. It was trying to make it but couldn't. That's good news for us. If it makes a bottom wick, we don't care. Right? It shouldn't break this level. And if it does, I will add here this 1 hour support because we had a fake out on that level. This was the level here as well, here as well. So this entire zone had a fake out. Now we are trying to form that bottom wick better. I have a limit by here as well. What was my strategy for add-ons? I mean, I know my strategy, but I wanted to know the risk. I pre-decided. It is $70 on add-ons. So if it comes, the honor comes to make it slower week, I will add 7 more contracts, and the additional risk will be $70 approximately. We are not even breaking the law. So I don't have my stop loss below the candle. I don't know why. I didn't put it. Maybe because of this 15-minute candle. Yeah. How strong it had closed. Let's see if six contracts make it 70. Yes. Six contracts do make it 70. 5 is closed with no bottom wick. That means chances of going up are more. So this trend line break is just getting retested. This candle broke it, and this is just a retest to potentially go up, which means sadly we won't be able to add anything. What if we add here? We buy here, putting our stop loss below these lows. Seems like a decent strategy to me. Maybe exactly at our entry. $78. Should I add? The only issue is that it is risky to add here. Because we don't have a bottom wick. We can come all the way down here for the bottom wick. So the 15 will close like a rejection. Most probably the buyers are still holding, and now the candle is flipped. Let's see how this candle closes in 38 seconds. Looks like a rejection. Not good for us. It's a pretty steep rejection. So the 15 stops are not so secure. Will come all the way down to test the range, which means I have to widen my stops now. Unfortunately, stop loss is modified. Let's check how much I am risking here. It's 75 minus 839. It's 75 minus 839. $288. $288 is what I'm risking here. 15 is a rejection but has no bottom wick, so that's good for us. Let's see the 5. Let us support. Let's see if we let's see if it closes bullish. That will be a good sign for us. This seems to be better trend line. With the 5 closes above, we got a 3 dash point trend line break on the 500 time frame. We got a low break on the 30-minute time frame. That's good. Now the question I should ask again, should I add here? I can add if the 5-minute closes or breaks out. Let's see the sell now. Stop losses aren't much big. Entering with 9 contracts seems good. Let's see if we get filled and not get stop loss hunted. I mean, the stops are pretty bad here, but I'm predicting or anticipating it to break out. Just one tick to get me in, but I think the buyers are still holding. I didn't even get fill here because the buyers just moved up. Let's see if we get a rejection and get down here. or else I will have to buy it on the breakout, which is also not bad. Maybe even I can get filled on the retracement of the next candle. Let's see. If straight plays out, it will be money, money. I mean, like serious money. Because we are catching the bottom here. And if we get in with 17 contracts, let's see what can we make. 17 multiplied by, so even if we catch around 88 pips, yeah, 17 contracts and 88 pips will make us $1,496. 88 pips, right? So I will make my daily limit, let's say $1,496. It is what it is, bro. This seems to be breaking out. What's 88 pips? 87.5. So let's calculate. 88 pips is roughly in this level. Let's hide these candles for now. $96.3. This is the level. Not even the all-time high. And we are most probably going to the all-time highs. We will be out of our position at these resistances. We'll make the money we want to make. We'll come out of drawdown if it works. But first we'll have to get the fill, which is seemingly unlikely now. Just one tick. Yes, I am in. Wow, we are getting a steep rejection here. Round one. Oh, one thing I can do is put my stops below this, and these stops can trail. So my risk profile will be same, but these stops won't be too aggressive, right? Yes. Correct. Why am I trailing these stops? Because I do have 1 hour, this 1 hour level, which everything affect out on, and it's in my favor. As simple as that. I think now the 30 should move because we have only 5-6 minutes remaining. The 5 minutes should break out now. Yes, we tested the lows. That's pretty good. What if I move all my stops here? So the current level is 87.5, and stops will be 12 pips. Wow, I never had such low stops. 12 multiplied by 17 is $204. So we will be risking $204 there. I will trail it when we break this high. Currently, we are risking $280. 280. So the 5 minute will close inverted salary. It, it won't break out, but it is closing inverted salary. Pretty decent for us. Not the best, but pretty decent. Let's see the 1 minute. What it has in for us. So for the 1 minute time frame, we have already broken out. The 15 will be decent. I mean, this candle, the red candle, would have been neutralized by the green candle. 30 looks decent, but not the best. It should close above these levels for the best results. If it closes here, we'll have a quick push, which is currently unlikely given the state of my position. Let's see if it is a lower wick or something else. Should be a lower wick. So the 5 minute I am anticipating will close above this resistance, or at least above this zone, close something like this. If not, I will close my position. The 1 minute trend line is holding for now. That's a good signal to have. Last 2 minutes of the 5 minute candle, and the 30 is closing as well. Want a strong close above the purple line, or else it will create problems for us. Then I might as well trade it just below the 30 lows. That will be pretty good or decent. Let's see now the 15 and the 5 is moving. Last minute. Shouldn't close bearish at least. Should close above the resistance for the best movement towards the upside. It didn't close the way we were trying it to close. That's definitely a bummer. 1 minute trend line is also feeling like it is going to break. Let's see what we can do. We can reduce our risk profile. But if we place our stops here, then the stops will be risking $170. Seems decent to me. Another option is placing it right here, like trailing these stops to here, which is $204. So let me do at least that. Yeah. So the 15 is good. The 5 has problems. If the 5 breaks out on this candle, we won't even have to think for the next 30 minutes. We'll most probably go up only. The only issue is what if the 5 retraces to these levels? Because we have resistance now. It's still trying to hold the trend line and it's still trying to go up only. Looks better in my books. I think, yeah, that's the opportunity for buyers now. Grab it or it will just get worse from here. For us as well. Let's look at the higher time frame just to feel better. Right. So the 4 hour previous 4 hour close bullish. We have 2.5 hours to move bullish. The 1 hour, I think it was close bullish, right? No, it hasn't. These are the last 30 minutes for the 1 hour close bullish. And 30. All PC is lagging right now. 30 came down for the bottom wick. Mm, decent. 5. The best. Is this the bottom here? Possibly. If we don't break these lows, that is the most important thing. So the 1 hour trend line, sorry, the 1 minute trend line got broken here. And we do have new trend line. This one makes much more sense. We are down $82 right now. Mhm. If it flips, I will trail my stops here. The R has to flip, sorry, the 30, I think. And if the 5 breaks this high, I will also trail the stops to the bottom. The previous 30 will be my stops. Printed at 6.5, so 3 pips multiplied by 17 is $51. I will be saving $50. I don't see any volume here. The only volume we'll have is when this resistance get broken. So it's a pretty sad state for affairs for our position. We'll be back in a minute. My stops will get and take care of the position. So it seems like the 1 hour 30 do not want to move towards the upside. They're looking for this liquidity here. Let's see how this 15 closes and I will figure out what to do. If things are not close, very sure I will have to close the position. Risk management is key. The candles are not moving in your direction, they will most probably be moving in the opposite direction in a while. Volume got pretty low. There is not much movement. zero volume, zero. The session has stopped and we'll have to wait 1.5 hours for the random volume to kick in. Let me check the forex chart. So the forex chart does not look good. Let's close the position. Sold it, and the loss for today's session is this $150. We lost $150 on this trade. 5 minutes, 10 minutes. So now it will retest the 1 hour level. If it now breaks out, I will add again with the same position and with the similar stop loss. But it seems unlikely that it will go up now. It's still a holding, so that's the real question. Additional $100 risk. Let's say I'm giving it a shot, risking another $100. The profits I made yesterday. Bought at my stop loss will be below candle. So my entry was bad by a few pips. It will be $170 if I put it here. Let's see the 30. Again, same issues. I'm already in a $35 loss. Wow. So currently it will be this level. If I get stopped out, it's okay. They have to already accept the risk before taking the trade. So this trade is a pretty good example of the high time frame and lower time frame connection. Even if the 31 hour, 4 hour were looking pretty good, the lower time frame was not moving. And when the lower time frames were not moving, that's when the higher time frames won't even change a bit. And the higher time frames will start turning against your favor. So the 30 that was looking pretty good is looking bad for the. The market doesn't have much liquidity here. So it's trying to generate liquidity probably by taking these sellers, and we will be one of them. This is the worst over now. The sticker is not moving, unfortunately. This is the question: is the worst over now? If they are trying to move bullish, the 15 is trying to move to the upside. The forex chart does not look bullish. It's trying to come down. It's only the futures chart that is holding up. So the forex and futures chart are moving opposite to each other. Last 7 minutes of the 1 hour closure. Pretty bad closure right now. We are moving up, but we still need to break out of this 15 resistance, of the 5 resistance here. These are low volume times, and that's why consolidation is happening. So the 15 needs to break out. That is the condition for me to stay in, or will be the best in my interests to get out of the position. 15, if it breaks out, we will have the 32 close doji. But another thing we can do is close the position right here and for it, wait for better signals. Yeah, I think that's the better option right now. Closing the position at break even and lost nothing. No, I did lose the commission charges. So I'm down $185 on the trade. Down $185. And now let's see how the 15 closes, how everything else closes. Shouldn't have closed. Maybe. Re-enter. Maybe. That is the major issue. Waiting for so long, and when you get to break even, it moves in your favor. Let's see the entry and exit, and we'll figure out. So I I entered at 2887.3 and executed at the same level 2887.3. If the 15 breaks out, we can have similar stops, 12 pips or 30 pips stops. Yeah, I think now we'll see some volume. The only issue will be of the 1 hour. How the 1 hour closes will be pretty important. 15 has to close bullish for me to thinking of bias now. 15 needs to break out, the 5 minute needs to break out. It's okay to enter with lower contracts later, but it's not okay to risk too much on a bad trade. Yeah, you can risk too much on a good trade. You shouldn't risk too much on a bad trade. Now the big thing is that the forex market has bigger liquidity than the futures market. So the futures market cannot really move if the forex market does not move, and the forex market is looking to retrace up till here at least. 30 is closing really bearish, and the 1 hour is also closing bearish as compared to the futures chart. Well, the 1 hour is at least doji. Let's update the score here. Day 5. Minus $185 for now. So the profit is also minus 140. No, 415 minus 415 minus $185. Profits of 230. The target is changed now. 28, 2585 plus 185. Target is now 2770. 2770. The drawdown is 948 minus 185. $763. 763. These are the stats right now. Let's see the closures here. So we see a resistance on 30 minutes time frame. Then 15 did not break out. It was a wise decision to get out at break even. Trend lines on the lower time frames don't matter anymore to me. We are anyways in a sideways market. Let's make it one, or maybe I would sell reply by accident and get into a deep drawdown. Let's see if the 15 breaks. I'm still interested in these buys and sells. One thing I'm just noticing is that they're trying to form this triangle here: up, down, up, down, up. So I think it's best to let this triangle break, and then we'll make the decisions of buying it or selling it. Let's say this is a trend line. There are no buyers here, so can't say it as a valid trend line. A valid trend line is one which, if breaks, should show some momentum like this. If it breaks, it should show some momentum here. So I'm planting these trend lines and we'll see whatever happens. I will keep a look on charts here. But I think it will take 1.5 hours more for us to move in either sides. I don't think we are going down pretty easily unless the 1 hour breaks out to the downside, which is also unlikely now. 4 hour is bullish still. We do have 1.5 hour, sorry, 2 hours to test this zone. Let's see. Whatever happens. We'll see you soon. I will stop streaming now. See you.